Hi, Amy Fashion Toppings here with a shopping haul. Of course, most people go out Black Friday shopping. Not me. I still do the estate sales, the thrift stores, and the consignment shops and garage sales. Now, I've accumulated this stuff over the last 2 weeks. Some of it I got today, and because I took my kids out because we had to do Black Friday with GameStop and, you know, when it comes to electronics. But for when it comes to me, buying for me on Black Friday, it's all about the thrifting. So. Let's go ahead and start off. I have some things that are non-thrifting and some that are retail, but they were all on clearance. So, you know, I still got a great deal. So I want to show you everything that I've got. It's pretty eclectic. It's some home decor, some clothing, some stuff I'm going to be upcycling, but I want to share it with you in advance. So let's go ahead and get started. Now today, my little quilted pouch that I use for my driver's license and stuff, I need to make one. But the Velcro, it pretty much fell apart today, so my cards kept on falling out of my purse. So went to the Goodwill today, and I got, and it's brand spanking new, a Kenneth Cole little leather. I don't know if it's real leather or not. It feels like real leather, but they had it behind the cabinets in their like designer wear for Goodwill. But I only paid $3.93. What I liked about this is the cute little studs on the front. You open it up, and I gotta cover up my driver's license. It's got my driver's license here, and it's got my cards here, and then your wallet for, like, I'll be using that for receipts. And then on the outside, this is what I liked, quick access to your cash. It has the zipper compartment for your cash. And then, like, if you have a grocery discount card, quick access for the grocery discount card. So it's got lots of pockets. This one, all the slices inside for credit cards, and the top for cash. I mean, a lot of stuff can be put in this little tiny wallet for $3.93, and it was Kenneth Cole. I just thought, look at that. Brand new, $3.93, and it does, I'm pretty sure this is leather. This feels really soft and really nice. So I got that today. And then also with the plan of refashioning, I'm a flannel girl. I don't know if you've noticed, whenever I get cold, like halfway through my video, I might end up wearing a flannel, or I buy a lot of flannels. Well, I bought several flannels. And flannels at the thrift store are $5.75. And then if you have a colored tag, which the color of the day, then they're 50% off. So I got these, and I think I only got two of them at 50% off, and the other one was full price. Yeah. Okay, so this is one of them that I got 50% off. It's a Ralph Lauren, and it's a double extra large. But I'm not picky. If it's big, I can size it down. But if it's small, it's a lot more work. So, but I like this one because I'm not sure, I didn't even think about it. It has a suede shoulder. And it's the Christmas colors, but it has a suede shoulder. And I didn't even think about the fact, since it's a double extra large, I'm gonna have to bring the shoulder up. But now I got the suede right where the shoulder needs to go up. So I'm gonna have to get creative with this and see how they have that suede, if it's actually an adhesive, like ironed on, or if it's just stitched on. I gotta do some investigation on this. It looks like it's stitched on. If it's stitched on, I can remove it. If it's not, then I'm basically gonna have long shoulders. But, so I got this nice Christmassy, and that, the shoulder is the only place where the suede's at. It's not on the elbows or anything, but I did get that suede from Thrifters Anonymous, which I can put on the elbows. So that's one option, but I'm planning on sizing this down. I like them really long. And so I got several flannels because I'm thinking about joining them together and making a long, like, duster jacket with mix and match prints of flannels. Like, use the sleeves from one flannel, put it on this so the sleeves are different, and then the bottom half of it, put another kind of flannel, and it's making a long, comfy duster jacket. So I got this one. And you're gonna think the colors don't go together, but if I get creative, they just might. And then I got this one. And these are both the colored tag of the day, so they're 50% off. They're $5.75 originally, but I like the colors. I like dark colors. So, and it was in great condition. If I remember right, this one was new. I think one of them is brand new, and the other one was Ralph Lauren. This is Northwest Territories, which I think might be a JCPenney's brand. I'm not sure, but one of these is brand new. I can't remember which one. I got 4 of them, I guess. This one was definitely not brand new, but this is basic editions, but I got it because of the colors. And these are all, like, this one's a 3XL. So, I mean, look at how big this is. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some sizing down. And the other one that I just showed you, that one, was also a 3XL. So, sorry if you're a 3XL and I'm hoarding all the flannels, but this was a 2XL and it's a John Ashford, but it's also the Christmassy colors. So I'll get creative. I love flannel, so I want to do some refashioning. So my next clothing refashion is probably somehow getting creative with flannels for the winter and making stuff out of them. So we'll see. So I got all of those. Okay, then I got some stuff at estate sales. Now this one you're probably gonna not be so excited about, but I was really excited about it. This is, I mean, I got it for $5, and I've already used it, but it left a tag on it. I use this for the curtains. This iron, $5. Look at how new it is. But what I like about it, this sucker is heavy. Now I do have, this is Black & Decker, but I have some Black & Decker irons. I have like 2 of them, but they're the white plastic and they're lightweight. And this is just, it's so heavy and it does such a better job. And look at how clean this is. $5, and it was at an estate sale. And so I couldn't pass that up because it works so much better than my cheap plastic ones. Okay. Also at this estate sale, I got a bunch of these glass cake pans, and I got them for $5 each. But look at this. I love this. Especially like, you know, when the kids have sleepovers and I'll make cinnamon rolls and then you don't know when they're gonna wake up, but you've made all these cinnamon rolls. I can put like my cinnamon rolls in here, my muffins in here. So, and this one's a little bit lighter weight. So I think I'm gonna put this one at the I got 2 of them. I think I'm gonna put this one in the guest house, and then when people come to stay with us, then I can go and put muffins down there for them. So they have a whole array of like pastries to have for breakfast in the morning, and this will keep them fresh. So, and it was only $5. Ugh. I got this one, but this one's a lot heavier. This one I think is gonna go up in our house. And it's the same thing. I'm not gonna be able to hold it up for very long. It's unbelievably heavy. And it was only $5. And also for treats. And you can just tell, I mean, this thing, it's hard to hold up. This thing is solid glass, and it was only $5. Okay, and then I got this cute little bird cage. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's got the green leaves on it. It has, I don't know if you can see it moving around in there. It's got a little swing in there for a bird. Like, it's not a real bird cage, of course. But if you see the tag underneath, 50 cents. So I might as well take the tag. I leave tags on stuff until that's how I know if I put it on a video yet or not. I leave the tags on. So if you walk around my house, I'll have already put this stuff out, and I have price tags on everything. It's hilarious. Okay. I can get that little bird swing back down, latch it into place. But I mean, it'd be cute. Just even set a little votive candle in it for decor, or put some dried flowers at the bottom. I don't know, but I just thought it was so cute. This little metal with leaves all the way around. And you can hang it, just got the little hanger at the top. 50 cents. And then, if you are getting ready to decorate for Christmas or whatever holiday that you celebrate during the holiday seasons, this is the time to do estate sales. Estate sales are full of Christmas decorations, yard decorations, and we don't decorate our yard. And, but I mean, everything. So I got this, and my friend went with me, and she also got the exact same one, so we're kind of twinsies, but for only $5. And it's a runner for my dining room table. And it's needlepoint, and it's got little Santa, and what's it? Oh, a little Santa and a bunny. And it's just got this whole wintry scene. You know, isn't that cute? So the print is adorable, and like I said, my friend they had 2 of them, so she got one and I got the other, and it's long enough for my dining room table, and I already have it out. I had it out before Thanksgiving. So got that, love it. Ugh. This is probably my favorite piece. Now, the tag at the estate sale is $10. It says iron clock. That's not a clock. This is a thermostat, and it actually works because it was the same temperature as it was outside. I bought this and I put it right away out on our outdoor fireplace on our patio because that's all cabiny, rustic looking. And look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me see if I can zoom in. Great condition. It's that rusty looking iron. I love it. It's just gorgeous. And I'm really into this iron thing. I'm gonna take a picture, and we already hung them up on the walls. I'm gonna take a picture. Here it is. Now, see these two wrought iron artworks on each side of the fireplace? I just got those at an estate sale, and I got it for $9 a piece. They are perfect. They fit in that space. They really finished off that area. I was gonna put shelves there, and I thought maybe shelves was gonna be too busy with the stripes of the siding, but they're gorgeous. $9 a piece for those wrought iron art pieces on each side of my fireplace. That was probably my biggest score in the last several months at estate sales. I'm so excited about those. Okay, this next thing my husband thinks is ugly. first thing he said is that's ugly, but I love it. I got this. Look at this gorgeous. Looks like an old trophy. This bowl, and this I think I got for $7. I think it was $7. But look at how the patina to it. It's just gorgeous. And these flowers, this is what he thinks is ugly. He doesn't like my arrangement. These flowers are the ones that I got. Remember in the one estate sale I showed you, or the thrift haul I showed you at the Goodwill, I had gotten a huge giant bin of flowers, and it must have been left over from like someone's wedding, and I think I paid like $9.99 for it. I mean, I have a ton of flowers left over. This is only like maybe 1/5 of the bin, and look at those gorgeous flowers. So, and it matches my dining room. So I did this little floral bouquet, which my husband just, he thinks it looks like I just threw up flowers. He doesn't like it, but I love it. And so that is actually sitting on that burgundy table runner because they look so nice together. This sits in the middle of it. And then when the holidays aren't around, then this just sits in the middle of my dining room table, and I love it. Okay, the next thing I got, this was $3, and it was on 50% off. It's the last day of the estate sale, and I really didn't need it, but I thought the theme kind of fit with them. And I can't even get the tag off because the tag leaves that paper. I hate it when they put the sticky tags on it. But this is kind of rusty, so I do have to clean it, but it's a salt and pepper. You can see the S and the P, salt and pepper holder. And none of my salt and pepper shakers will fit in this thing, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I just thought it looked, I know I'm black, it's kind of hard to see. I thought it looked nice and rustic. So I'm gonna think of something to do with it, whether it be to hold, oh, what the hell, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But it was only $1.50, and it was metal and rustic, so it went in my basket. So I got that. Okay. Okay, now the next things I got are new, and but I got them on clearance. Oh no, I forgot 2 things that are not new. Okay, this next thing I got in an estate sale, it's the only thing I got at this one estate sale, and my husband was like, why do you need that? I walked past this, and what do you think when you first see this? Let me see, get it to focus. What are you thinking when you first see this? I saw this, my eyes went right to it because I collect Brighton. I got my Brighton bracelets, I got several of those, I have Brighton earrings, I love Brighton. And I saw this on a table in the garage of this estate sale. They didn't realize what it was. And it was labeled $4. It's a ring holder, and I know it's just absolutely gorgeous. So then I picked it up, my husband was like, why do you need that? I looked underneath and I told him, I go, read that, it's a Brighton. And I collect Brighton, so I was so excited. It was only $4, and it's the only thing I bought at this one estate sale. I felt kind of silly, but I just absolutely love it. And I have it on my little antique vanity in the bathroom, and my rings go on it. The rings I wear most often, like my you know, sterling silver stuff that matches this. This is where I hang that. And I just thought it was so pretty. Isn't that's a Brighton, and it was sitting out in a garage with tools and everything else with a sticker on it for $4. Okay, on to my clearance retail stuff. Now, you know when I go to Target that I have to always look at their shoes. And now they were clearancing off some of their sandals. And I got these. They're called the Adeline in taupe. But I love them. They're like, kind of like a gladiator look. I like how, you know, the strap goes across the top of your foot, but plus it goes between your toes. And it's more of a mauve and silver, but they are, look at how cute those things are. And you know, I bought a bunch of other stuff for my kids and everything, but I believe these came to $19. They were in the clearance section, but I got those gorgeous little sandals. I love these. They have the best shoes. Now granted, they're not the greatest quality shoes, but I mean, if you have one pair of shoes to match one outfit, how often are you wearing that one pair of shoes? Only when you wear that one outfit. That's how I see it. Okay, and while at Target, I picked these up. They had these shoes on sale for $8. They're just little tennis shoes. I mean, tennis shoes are usually pretty cheap anyway. They're under 20 bucks usually. But I got these for $8. They're on clearance. They're paint splattered. I thought they were so cute. The brand of Massimo, of course. But they'll go with anything, like my denim shirts, anything. It's got pink, blue, navy blue, yellow. Every color is in there. And so on days when I want to be comfy, especially, I know it was windy today, so my hair is kind of doing something funky. But with all the colors in these, you know, I couldn't pass them up for $8, especially when we're doing estate sales and you know, garage sales and that kind of stuff. You want to wear something comfortable, and you also want something that's easy to slip on and slip off. So I got those. Okay, these next ones I bought them. I've only worn them once so far. They're not ones that I can wear like for long periods of time, because they do end up, they hurt the back of my ankles. And I didn't realize that when I bought them, but they're called the Nara, N-A-R-A, and they're in gray, and they're also Massimo. But I got these because the sandals, it was something like buy one, get one. So I don't know how the prices end up coming out, but I believe they averaged out to be about $19 a sandal. But I see a lot of people wearing these, and I love the look, and I will wear them. Even though they're uncomfortable, I will wear them. But look how cute they are. And what's uncomfortable about them is the zipper. Okay. So when you wear them, this part of the heel is so far up, it's right where your ankle bends. So if you're walking for a long period of time, after a while, every time your ankle bends, it's pushing into this top part. It does get sore after a little while. But if I'm only gonna be wearing them for maybe, you know, 3 hours, 4 hours, then I can handle it, no problem. It's not that bad. But if I'm gonna be wearing them from 8 a.m. until like 6, 7 o'clock at night, yeah, then it's a problem, because it does, this part is just way too, you can see the little indent here. So you can see this is where your heel is supposed to go, and this hits the back of your leg. So, but I love them. They are beautiful. They are that color gray that, see, this is true gray. So it's more of a tan, or more of like a mocha, but when you wear it with other things, it looks gray. So it is really hard to match. You have to have your colors far away. Otherwise, you know, this is an odd color to match. But they say it's gray, but when you put it up against gray, it turns out to look more brown. But they were cute. And I can't remember if I showed this to you or not. I got this. I'm selling a bunch of my stuff, you know, some of the stuff that I paid good money for, so I didn't want to just donate it right away. So I'm selling it at Cherokee Rose, like my Tory Burch shorts and stuff like that. And so my Tory Burch shorts sold the same, I think the same day I took them into Cherokee Rose. So instead of getting cash back, I always like to, you know, support that store, because I love that store. So I don't ask for cash because it's in a consignment store. I will always, whatever I sell there and whatever money I make, I always respend there, just so that she can keep the money going through the business. But I did get this little antique locket. It looks like there's a watch on the inside, but I can't get it open and I don't want to break it. But there's a little watch inside, so it's like a little pocket watch necklace. So that, I think I paid $14.99 for that out of my profits. So got that. What else? Next, I subscribe. I get like email announcements from Zulily, because I used to buy some stuff on Zulily. I'll put Zulily's website down below. You know how I love my quilts. But I have a really ugly couch down in the farmhouse, in the guest house. And my husband won't get rid of it. He wants to keep it. It's so ugly. We've had it since we first got married, or shortly after we first got married. We've been married 24 years, so this thing's seen its day. I was ready to just put it on the curb, but he didn't want to. Because it's a leather couch. It's in great condition, but it's outdated. It's burgundy with the black and tapestry pillows. I'll show you a picture. So I bought these king size quilts. Look at those colors, are my farmhouse colors. I saw this right away and I was like, oh my God, that is my farmhouse wall color in there. So I saw this, it's a king size quilt, and look at how beautiful that is. Look at the print. So it's a king size quilt, and I only paid $44 a piece for them. And so I did buy two. And so I'm gonna insert a picture. What my plan is that I'm gonna make a slip cover for this couch to cover it. And I wanted to use this. It was too expensive to buy upholstery fabric. So I decided that I'm gonna use the quilts to make a slip cover. Well, I did put it on the couch, and it actually fits really well without cutting it up and making it into a slip cover. So I haven't decided if I sew a slip cover, I'll do a tutorial, but if not, right now, it lays over it very nicely. So I have a leftover quilt, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. So I bought two king size quilts for $44 a piece. And they came in the mail, I had them the following week. So, and they came with two matching shams, pillow shams. So, I mean, that is a killer deal. A king size quilt and two pillow shams for $44. So if you're ever looking for bedding, go to Zulily. I'm not sponsored by them. I get nothing from them. I don't even get a discount from them. But I'm just letting you know that if you're looking for bedding, go there first, because they usually have a lot of really good bedding sales. And I bought our last bedspread when we're selling our last house. I needed a very nice bedspread just to put on when the house was being shown. And I got a bedspread from them, and I was so impressed with the quality. I wasn't worried about buying from them again. So, like I said, I got those. Very, very happy with those. Okay. Then I went to TJ Maxx, and this I got for $24, and that's a lot for me to spend on anything. You guys know how stingy I am. So I'm gonna take off this real quick so I can show you what I got. I couldn't pass it up. I got this jacket, and the brand is Love Tree, and it's a 1XL Love Tree. The inside is orange. It was originally $32, and they had it for $24.99, so it's not that big of a discount, but I fell in love with it. It is army green, and it's got the black, but what I loved about it is how long it is. And not long as an oversized, like make me look like a pumpkin long. Here, I'm gonna zoom out, I'm gonna show you. I love this thing, it fits perfect. I mean, it's got this little pocket on the sleeve. Isn't that cute? And it works. It's a real pocket. So I don't know what you can put in there, cash, I guess. So I got it on the one side, but let me zoom back so you can see what this looks like. So see, it's got the little pockets here. And I just like how long it is. And it's not a big, giant pumpkin long. So I got this jacket for $24.99, and my battery light is flashing on me already. God, it hasn't been that long. I have one more thing I want to show you. Then I told you that I needed a sewing table. I got this at a flea market this weekend. I paid $160 for it. It is an antique mission desk, and it's got the drawers here for me to put my sewing equipment in. See, it's got two drawers for me to put my sewing stuff in. But it has all that detail. And this rug, that rug I got back when we were living in our temporary housing. I got that for free. I get a lot of stuff for free. So I got that for free, that little rug to go underneath. It's a little small, but who can complain at free? But look at that table. It's an old mission table is what they called it. I got it for $160. It is gonna be my new sewing table. Okay, then before my battery dies, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I got a lot of stuff, and I know it's a mix and match of new, old, home, apparel, jewelry. It's a little bit of everything, but I wanted to share it with you, and I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. This is Amy of Fashion Toppings. Until next time, you have a great day. Bye-bye.